Turning now to a developing story this Monday morning. 2 Kansas City police officers in the hospital after a violent crash. Their cruiser T-boned near the intersection of 43rd and Paseo. The impact actually knocked out one of the officers. KSHB joins us live now with how that officer is doing. Sayed.
Yeah, Jazz, what we know right now is that officer was scheduled to have an MRI done, but is expected to be okay. Still, it was a very scary night for the 2 officers who were actually driving southbound right here on Paseo when a Chevy Tahoe was coming westbound here on 43rd, actually ran through the stop sign and smashed right into the police cruiser in the middle of the intersection. It happened right around 10 last night. The police officer in the passenger seat wasn't hurt too bad. He still went to the hospital, though, but with minor injuries. The officer behind the wheel took the brunt of the impact and was knocked out cold. First responders had to cut him out of the car and take him to the hospital, but he did regain consciousness before leaving the scene. Now, the police sergeant who was here tells us that it's never easy to respond to a scene where one of your fellow officers is the victim.
Your imagination's just running wild, and it's tough. The supervisors that were on the scene very quickly did an outstanding job getting the officer's attention and taking the other driver into custody.
And you can see some of the skid marks that remain here on the scene. The driver of that Tahoe was a 20-year-old man and is now being investigated for driving while impaired. The sergeant tells me charges could be filed as soon as later this morning. Reporting live, Sayed Jabir, 41 Action News.